CF is a company that imports rackets and accessories, supplying the main brands in our country. It is located in Palermo, Cava, and it opened its door in 1982. Since then, the company has been an engine of development in the area. However, since the beginning of this year, it has been searching a possibility of launching a new line of products for a select market. It is not an easy decision due to the legal regulation in force that doesn't allow, in the first instance, the import of materials with non-automatic license to import necessary materials. The president and managers of the different areas have decided to hold a meeting in order to listen to the global evaluation about the situation and find a final decision that would allow them have fruitful business. The meeting takes place at the headquarters, located in downtown, where commercial operations were developed. The Foreign Trade Department is located in the offices close to the port and the airports. The Foreign Trade Manager traveled to the city in order to meet with the rest of the participants.
How are you?
Good morning, fine, thanks Patricia. How are you? How about the travel?
I'm fine, thanks. I am a bit tired due to the traffic. It took me 2 hours to get here. And really, during the last week, I worked overtime analyzing the matter that we will deal with today.
Would you like some coffee, Patricia?
Yes, please.
Hello people, how are you? Sorry for the delay, I was in another meeting.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's okay, we have just arrived.
Lucas, would you like some coffee too?
Yes, please.
Thanks, Camila.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, as you probably know, during this meeting we will discuss the possibility of starting this new business line. I would like you to be brief with the main advantages and disadvantages of doing this business. Patricia, could you take the minutes, please?
Sure.
Right, let's begin. I would like to listen to what you think before making a decision. As sales manager and as international trade manager, what do you think about the import of the racket holder? Is it possible or not?
Of course not. As I have explained to you during the last meeting, it will bring us more problems than satisfaction.
Well, as we talked in the last meeting, sales would be successful.
What about the market?
I'm sure that there is a wide market.
If there is a not market, it isn't important. Anyway, we can't import
Patricia,
them
please let her finish with the idea.
Thanks. As I was saying, we have a big market because I believe the racket holders will be a successful sales. Please, let me point out that this product is unique. It is a Roland Garros limited edition. And let me remind you that Martín del Potro won the recent French Open. And most likely, tennis fans in Argentina will probably want to have one of those. Please, let me show it. See the quality of this bag.
That's interesting, but what do you mean when you say a successful sale? Profitability?
Well, that point will depend on the import costs.
At last! That is what I was saying from the very beginning.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Try to understand me, I'm going to explain it. First of all, the NCM requires a non-automatic license for imports. This is the worst point that shows total uncertainty. Secondly, the operation is expensive and difficult.
Total uncertainty? Why?
Because the license doesn't have a specific period of time for its approval. It may take 1 month, 2 or a year for the government to approve the import of those products.
Alright, but there is a possibility of doing it. It depends on a correct coordination from the import department.
The government takes an active role in the system, and it can arbitrarily decide, according to their plans, what the right time is for an importer to sign in the goods by approving a non-automatic license.
Patricia, sorry, but is there any way to avoid the legal regulation? You know what I mean.
There is no alternative. We can't avoid it, and it is something that does not depend on the coordination of our department.
Well, I can see why you think so. As Shamila said earlier, the success depends on the cost of the imports. Patricia?
I bring this to show you the costing that we will face in case we decide to do it.
That's crazy! We never have costs over 45% above export.
What do you mean?
Please, Patricia, can you explain why that percentage?
This means the estimated costing involved in the operation, taking into account goods would arrive at the port of destination and we would not have the non-automatic license, assuming a period of 5 months. The main cost involves the customs warehouse demurrage.
Well, Patricia, you are so pessimistic.
I just inform you about the average time in which the license is accepted.
I totally disagree, Patricia. We can proceed to obtain the license before shipping.
That's a possibility, isn't it?
Yes, but don't forget the license has a period of validity of 60 calendar days. We run the risk of expiring date because we must consider the time that is required for production, shipment, transit time, and some unexpected delay.
What will happen if the license time expires?
The license expires and it is not renewable.
Okay, with this cost up the roof and the big risk, I consider a profit margin of 150%. Shamila, can we sell this product on the market with this price?
According to the current market, our price would be a little above competitors' price, but they can satisfy the demand. So, I think our price would be fine for the consumers. Also, I want to highlight it is a limited edition.
Okay, I see. Please, can you explain how we will get the market with that price?
Yes. As you can see, this graph shows the high demand and the low offer. This produces an increase in the price, and this makes us price with the current market.
That's fine. We will run the risk due to the high margin. I am convinced that with effort, cooperation, and commitment, we will develop a successful business. Patricia, do you agree?
I'm not convinced, but I respect your decision. You already know the risk, but I and my department will take a proactive attitude and will work hard to achieve the target of the company.
Thank you for your cooperation. I know that you and your department will do the best. Shamila, what do you think about my decision?
I'm 100% behind you. I'm convinced that this will be a great business and we will bring more prestige on the market.
Thank you, Shamila. Right, it looks as though we've covered the main points. Before we close, please let me just point out the following steps to be carried out.
Okay.
I strongly recommend both departments work together. Shamila, please coordinate your sales team for meetings with potential customers to offer the new product. Patricia, please start negotiating with the supplier to arrange the main points and coordinate the shipment as soon as possible. Anything else to add?
No, all is very clear.
Yes, you should receive the minutes within a few days.
Okay, perfect. I declare the meeting closed. We will meet again next month to evaluate the progress of the operations. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.